Good morning. Happy Monday. It's the Monday after a long holiday, 4th of July weekend. It was a good weekend though. Although Jack, his job gave him off today, not Friday, like most people. So he's taking advantage. He is up, he's just being lazy in bed. I just got the coffee pot started because I've got to go back to work. But there's a big game. We're gonna continue celebrating America, hopefully tonight. Team USA versus Belgium. And at one point, was it yesterday or, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember. It was a long weekend, you guys. We got news that our striker that got the red card in the last game gets to play. They like reversed the card. And I don't even want to try to pronounce his name because I'll probably say it wrong, but he's a really good player for Team USA, so he gets to play tonight, and I'm so thankful for that. Get to work when we get home. I should say when I get home. Jack's not working today. We have a big game to watch tonight, so that's fun. All right, let me drink my coffee, get my Monday started. It's gonna be a good week. Almost game time. Let's go Team USA. I have all my 4th of July stuff still up. Hopefully it's up for a little bit longer. I was thinking ahead and put pork in the crock pot. Steamy. Well, that's deflating. Congratulations to Belgium. Oh, it's so sad to watch them being sad. Fun to watch though. It was a good ride for sure. I enjoyed watching it. But we lost. It's over. It is what it is. Now I'm gonna go be sad. I do have ice cream or gelato. That'll make things better, right? It always does. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I think we're all recovered from last night's game. Still kind of sad though. But anyways, it is miserable out. It is so bad outside. It's 114 today, 115 tomorrow. It's so fun. Can't complain though. June was beautiful in Arizona, but July is not starting off very well. But I feel like we just need to get through this week, and then they're saying possible monsoons like Sunday, Monday, and temperatures will be back down next week. But this week, miserable. In fact, guess who didn't go for a run today? Jack B. He has a rule, 110, or maybe I have the rule, I'm not for sure. 110 and over, he doesn't go for a run. So it was definitely over 110 today. So no run for Jack. And I do feel bad because guess what we're doing for dinner tonight? We're grilling. I don't want to put on the oven or cook anything inside. It's so miserably hot. So I'm sending Jack out to the grill. I love you, Jack. He's sitting over here watching the Phillies game right now. It's just the steak skewers that we got from Aldi, so they won't take long. So we'll just throw those on real fast. And we're gonna have baked potatoes. And I know what you're thinking. You said you're not gonna turn on the oven, but have you guys tried this? You put your baked potatoes in the microwave, kind of get them started, and then I put them in the air fryer to get the skin crispy. Highly recommend it. Do not turn on your oven, especially in the summer months. And then I think a salad, because a cold salad sounds amazing. And that's gonna be our dinner tonight, but I think I'm gonna start prepping stuff right now. Like I said, we're watching the Phillies and still trying to get over that game last night. I don't know, who are we rooting for now? There's only 8 teams left, right? Or we don't know quite. I think there's one more game to get to the 8. Is that what it is, or we know now? We know. We know. Jack says we know. I think there was like 3 games today. I definitely missed some games today that happened, but congratulations to all the teams that made it to the top 8, or what's it called?
The quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals? All I know is there's 8 teams left, and Team USA is definitely not one of them after last night's performance. But anyways, let's cook some dinner. This is the skewers that I was just talking about, teriyaki and carne asada. I follow somebody on TikTok that does reviews of Aldi, and she had these and she said they were excellent. So I'm looking forward to them. Look at my salad. I love my chopper that I got from Aldi last week. That's tomatoes, red peppers, and yellow peppers, bell peppers, diced up. So much easier. Then I forgot we have our sourdough left over from the farmer's market over the weekend. It was a July 4th sourdough, so got that going on too. And Jack should be pulling the skewers off the grill. Baked potatoes are about done, getting nice and crispy in the air fryer. And I also have leftover corn and green beans and barbecue baked beans. Actually, they were kind of like jalapeno beans, that we had at one point that needs to be eaten up. So gonna be kind of like a leftover night as well, apparently. Do you smell it? Okay, he said carne teriyaki. Those look yummy. And then that was the corn, green beans. Those should be nice and crispy. And the jalapeno spicy beans. The dinner is served. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, which means we're halfway to the weekend. Don't mind me. I'm in the process of getting dressed because lucky me, I get to go to the dentist today. Just my 6-month cleaning. Before I go to the dentist, I need to get something in my belly, and I'm gonna make some eggs. I have the leftover peppers and tomatoes that I put in my salad last night. That salad was so good, by the way. So I'm just gonna scramble up some eggs and add the vegetables. So I have something in my belly before I go and get my pearly whites cleaned. It's miserably hot, you guys. I don't wanna go anywhere today. I would love to stay in the house with the AC on. 115 today. That's what they're predicting. We'll see if we'll get there. That looks good. Just waiting for a slice of toast. About 45 minutes later, I arrived to my dentist office. I've talked about this. I passed by so many dentist offices on the way to my dentist. But I love my dentist, so that's why I drive out of the way to come to see him. Fingers crossed, I have a good checkup. Lately, I'm not very confident. As I'm getting older, I feel like there's always something, a cracked tooth, an old filling that needs to be changed out, all the things. So let's go see what he has to say. Sorry, I got the air blasting because it's hot. I got a shade spot, put up the shades, and it's still miserable, sweating. It's so hot. I didn't wear my watch today, but the truck's saying that it's 115 degrees out right now. Anyways, bad news, you guys. I gotta get a crown. I chipped another tooth and like cracked, like all the way almost down to my gum. It's not hurting me or anything, but he showed me on the x-ray. I was like, oh yeah, I see that for sure. So it's an old filling that I had forever ago, a pretty decent sized cavity filling that I had placed in there. And so when that happens, your teeth are not as strong. And it's my upper right here where like you chew all your food. And so it's just probably became weak and it's cracked down to the gum. So I get to get a crown. $500, you guys, yay! So that was an expensive little dentist trip. Teeth, why? So I have to come back in a couple weeks. They'll put in the partial and then come back once the regular crown is ready to be placed in my mouth. And then I think that takes like a week or two, which is always fun to have a partial in your mouth because last time I had to do this, it kept falling out. It's a pain in the butt, it's miserable. And then the money on top of it is also miserable. So that's my dentist update. I'm kind of sad. It's okay though. It's part of life, right? But why can't our teeth just not have problems? Like, ugh. The girl next to me in the room has to get her crown too. So we were in the same boat. I'm like, join the club. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna go home, make some lunch. I'm back home now. I just put all of my new dentist appointments that I'll have coming up here in my calendar. I'm still mad the whole way home. I'm just like, ugh. And it's like, it's just annoying because my teeth don't hurt or anything. I had no idea. If it wasn't for the x-ray, I would have had no idea. But I know that it can cause problems and it needs to be taken care of. Like having cracked teeth can cause major problems in your mouth. So gotta get that fixed. It's not good to have that. I even called Jack on the way home and I'm like, why? I'm so sad. At least I didn't have any cavities, so that's the plus. Let's make some lunch. I have a leftover half a potato from dinner last night. And here's what I'm thinking. I have leftover pulled pork from dinner on, what was that, Monday night? I'm going to put the pulled pork on top of the baked potato and make it like a loaded baked potato. That sounds good. Might as well use up the leftovers and not spend money on food like takeout, since I have to go get my tooth fixed. Mason's not home. I think he headed out right before I got home, which kind of stinks. I thought I would be able to see him real fast, but he's probably gonna be gone for the day and night because he works tonight. So there's that. But I do have a fun dinner to make tonight though. I've been wanting to make it, so stay tuned for that. Don't mind Ace, he's getting a drink. But that's my lunch. Looks good to me. And then I have some raspberries and blueberries that need to be eaten, so I'll probably add that to my lunch. Well, my dentist just called, the receptionist, the one that schedules all the appointments. She's like, Chrissy, hey, we just had an opening tomorrow. You can get your crown tomorrow if you'd like. And I'm sitting there like, I was scheduled out to not get it done till like the beginning of August. So why not? So guess what? I get to go back to the dentist tomorrow to get my partial in. And then 2 weeks later, I'll go back to get the real thing put in. But just might as well get it done, right? Just get it done. That's what I was thinking. So I scheduled it. I'm going back tomorrow. All right, I'm back in the kitchen. It is now dinner time. Jack just got done with a run, and no, he did not go running outside. He did a treadmill run. Like I said, I'm not for sure. We have the Phillies on right now. We need to watch the news tonight to see if we got to 115. Like I said earlier, the truck said it was, but that normally tends to run a little high. So I'm not for sure if we hit the 115, 114, at least probably if I had to guess. That's fun. But anyways, tonight's dinner is Philly cheesesteak sliders. Speaking of Jack, he probably wouldn't call these cheesesteaks because I'm using ground beef, and we picked up this Wagyu. We've never had this, so I'm gonna try that for the first time. So I saw somebody on TikTok call it a chopped cheesesteak, and then I'm gonna add onions. And I think typically people use green bell peppers, but Aldi didn't have green, they had red and yellow. I used these yesterday, so I'm just gonna use those up in today's recipe. But you just kind of put them on Hawaiian rolls, season them, and call it dinner. So I saw it on TikTok, it made my mouth water, so we're gonna have it for dinner tonight. Hopefully it turns out, even though Jack will not call these cheesesteaks. I got my handy dandy chopper. Love this thing. It's so much easier to dice up your vegetables. Highly recommend. All right, that's what we're looking like. I'm gonna drain some of the grease. It's looking like a cheesesteak with all the grease from that Wagyu beef. That's mine and Mason's, and then Jack's is over here. I just seasoned the beef with this and this. Smells good already. And then I just cut my rolls. So these are my Hawaiian rolls. Just cut them in half. And then I layered provolone cheese, and then once the meat's done, I'll put a layer of meat and then top it with some more cheese, because you can't go wrong with more cheese, right? That's what we're looking like. Last step, a little butter with some garlic in it. We're just gonna, you know, why not? Now I'm just gonna cover it with foil, put it in the oven. That's at 350 for about 10 minutes, so all the cheese gets gooey and melty and the tops get a little crispy. I ended up turning the broiler on for just a few minutes because I wanted it like extra crispy on top. That looks amazing. And then there's Jack's. Dinner is served. Dinner was incredible, and then that's what's left over, so when Mason comes home, he'll have dinner too. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Can you guys guess where I'm heading? I know you guys know. I'm back to the dentist. I get to go drive another 45 minutes, and I'm worried that I'm gonna get stuck in coming home traffic, which stinks, so it's probably gonna make my drive even longer. But I gotta go get my tooth fixed. The worst part, I think, is the numbing shot. But my dentist puts like this numbing stuff on a Q-tip and rubs it on your gums before he even shoots you with the big shot. So it's really not that bad. But then after the procedure is done, like the numb mouth, the drooling, all the fun stuff, that's the worst part. And then the pain starts to kick in once the numbing stuff goes away. So I know tonight I'll probably be popping some Advil or something, but all right, I gotta go. Let's go get my tooth fixed. It's like deja vu. I got the air blasting again. Oh, it's hot. I was there for like an hour and a half, but they had an emergency walk-in that they had to attend to. So I completely understand. So I was definitely there longer than I should have been, but I'm fine with that. I'm a little numb right here. I got my temporary in. It was easy peasy. I didn't even hurt, you guys. Even the shot to numb me up didn't even hurt. It's just, it feels weird because it's numb. I have my temporary in, and as soon as my regular crown comes in, I come back in and they put the actual crown in my mouth, and I'll be good to go. But at least I got it done, at least this part. Halfway done, I guess I should say. Back home, traffic wasn't too bad. I was worried because I got stuck there that I was gonna get stuck in like more traffic, but it wasn't terrible. I'm home. Mason's off to work. Jack actually has a work meeting, so for dinner tonight, I don't know. Like if they feed Jack, then maybe I'll just have him pick me something up on the way home. But if Jack doesn't eat at his meeting, then I can figure something out here. So that's all to be determined. Now I'm just gonna sit on the couch, relax, because I think I deserve it after an hour and a half of somebody working on my face. The numbing is wearing off. So my hour drive home, it is definitely wearing off. She said definitely take some ibuprofen for the soreness. So that's probably definitely gonna happen. It is dinner time, clearly. Ace is eating. Jack did eat at his meeting, so he was gonna stop and get me something on the way home, but I said, no, I think I'm just gonna have Goodles. I haven't had any Advil yet. I'm doing good, but I just don't wanna chew anything crazy on this side, so I'm like, we'll just do some Goodles tonight and call it a night. Girl dinner. And on that note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. Jack and I are just sitting on the couch watching the Phillies game. I'm gonna make my Goodles and join him. Don't forget to like this video, comment something in the comment section, subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.